Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on?
It's all about the dirties then, baby. 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 Like jumpers. Only think about them commas. 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 Only thing we got in common. I'm about to pull up like jumpers. I'm about to kill the whole summer. Only thinking about them commas. All of my niggas want fortunes. Talking about spiders and Porsches. Get it off cracker endorsements. I'm about to pull up like jumpers. I'm about to pull up.
You want to progress to clients that can appreciate your art form. And you may not ever become a quote unquote Anthony Cuss. Love Anthony Cuss. I love the popularity. I love the fact that we have so many good stylists like Keisha McCleary. You've seen her online. All of these stylists around, we have so much talent. You know, you all beautiful salons like this. You know, I work in a very basic salon now. Nothing like this. You know, I probably work over here. I probably be cutting the food. Oh, honey, I will be cutting up in this salon. You know, every day. I probably be so broke down and have so much. I mean, it's an art form and I love it. And this is why I'm still doing it. This is why I'm reinventing myself. I have a friend in New York that's a stylist. And he said, you know, you've managed to reinvent yourself. And when I tried to pass this knowledge on to my friends, colleagues that were doing hair that were not getting the revenue, that said they were struggling, they did not want to switch over. So with balayage, it's all in that stroke. You know, if you stroke up like this, you move the hair, you're making it even. You even it off. And if you're doing a light balayage, which normal is a normal balayage, this is where I would stop, about right here, and it would look like that. Okay. That's the way it would look. See that?
Yeah.
But since we're doing something else and we're going to do some other color work in here, I'm combing it through because I'm saturating it. Because I actually want it. And this is how I do when I lift color off too in my balayage. This is what you want to do because look, if this just say all this was black, and it is color, it has color on it, well then what's going to lighten is all of this, but you know if I hit that root,
it's going to go.
Oh, that root is going to go crazy. So we can always smudge the roots. You know, later we can always put a demi on there and come back with a melt on it, you know.
That's what you're trying to do, a melt.
Right, really easy. Melts can be done when color is on, melts can be done afterwards with demi. So we probably go back and check.
Do you do the color and balayage together?
Yes, love it. It helps. But look what we got now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Already.
Yes.
So she's coming.
Yeah. That looks good.
Already. Yeah, she's coming up. So it won't be long.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, you see it? You want me to see it again?
I got it.
You got it? Okay. Yeah, it won't be long. She's processing good back there.
And she has
Because
color on
I
top of that?
think she may have had some blonde already in here and Nikki darkened it. Did you?
You know, my hair was, well, no, I had it, she had dyed it the same color before and she redid it.
Oh, and then she darkened the back.
Well, she tried to relighten it, but the blonde ain't take.
Oh,
like
so
it
she
did.
already
Okay. I was showing Quincy, did you see the back?
It's listed already.
Okay, so the heat is hitting them. So definitely you want to encase. And so, you know, the less toning you got to do, the better. So, you know, this is all in this brush part. This is when you're going to get that good balayage. Pull it. Keep your head right there. Like they tell the client, because they'll try to pull, they don't know what you're doing. So they be like, okay, girl, what you want me to move my hand back? But this is where you get it, when you're doing all of this. Okay, and then sometimes I do Sometimes I do different streaks and I'm show you how to do candles.
All of my niggas want fortunes, pulling in spiders and Porsches. Get it on cracker endorsements. I'm about to pull up like jumpers. 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 Fuck it, I killed the whole summer. All of my niggas want fortunes, talking about spiders and Porsches. Get it on cracker endorsements. I'm about to kill the whole summer. I'm about to pull up like jumpers. I'm about to pull up like jumpers. I'm about to pull up like John Wall. I'm about to pull up with the raw. I pull up with them the ARs. My bitch is ready, she take it off. My bitch is ready, she
What
take it
happens
off.
is when you have foils and stuff laying on one another, you're going to start embedding more heat in the hair anyway. Yeah, this is what really helps me. So this is a key, but now I would not use this strong of amount to pull black off. I would be doing something like 20. You know, something. Yes, I would be, and I want a nice fade. So this is gonna not be as light as, I want to make sure, actually I want to make sure my ends are saturated nicely. Yeah, I want to make sure my ends are saturated because your ends don't get as much heat. So you want to make sure your ends are saturated really nice.
So you can get
And you can get your client to hand them to you. You know, you wipe your hand off as you're going. And the better color, the smaller, you don't have to have super small, but the smaller your partings, the better you're gonna get color. Now you can do some larger ones, it just depends, you know, like where you're going with it, like what you wanna do with it. So the smaller, you don't wanna have them too thick, because they're gonna take longer to come up. Oh, for that, thank you, baby. So like I'll get to this top part and I'll check to see what's going on with my back part. Now I'm probably gonna have to let that one down, the back part. Like this is some little panels. You can do this, a straight V. This is still balayage, right? If you did a straight V, you're supposed to do a straight V like this, and in those corners, you just go in and you leave it like that. So that's going to give you a longer root. So this would be where I would stop it. I might do a comb there to make sure that's penetrated. But now this is what this is going to give me is, this is going to give me what? Look at that.
Darker in the middle.
So if I left this is how we normally would just leave them. I would leave them like that. So this is going to give me, what this is going to do is this is going to give me a nice balayage on the end, but a whole deep darker root with a blend, because you got to have some in there so you can blend. But we're not doing it. So that's one particular method, and I would just leave it like that. That you'll have a darker one. But with root smudging, you don't have to worry about none of that, because you can always smudge out a root. But with her, I'm putting a little bit more product on it, because I'm really trying to bring her into a different little lightening effect and catching her ends. So I probably would end up
Cup full of dirty. It's pop me a journey. My young niggas working. My goonies be lurking. Fuck if you heard me. I'm really working. Cup full of dirty. It's pop me a 30. My young niggas working. My goonies be lurking. Fuck if you heard me. I'm really working. Cup full of dirty. It's pop me a 30. My young niggas working. My goonies be lurking. Fuck if they heard me. I'm really working. Cup full of dirty. It's pop me a 30. My young niggas working. My goonies be lurking. Fuck if they heard me.
I'm a big dog. Fuck what you think. I'm a shark nigga. In a fish tank. I get wasted like spilled drink. All the rollers that dank nigga. Don't worry about what I'm drinking nigga. Them goons lurking, leave stinking nigga. I'm up early working, serving them bells. I run through the gas. The fiend just stopped, he came through and spent this last. Say he want a bag, it's gonna cost you at least $250. Ain't worried about you pussies, ain't worried about the law, nigga. Tell them come get me. I'm up early working, cup full of dirty, just pop me a 30. whipping it left and I'm whipping it right. My Sprite been dirty, been jugging and trapping, been going all night.
Up for that work, cup full of dirty. It's pop me a journey, my young niggas working. My goonies be lurking. Fuck if you heard me, up for that working. Cup full of dirty. It's pop me a 30, my young niggas working. My goonies be lurking. Fuck if you heard me, up for that working. Cup full of dirty. It's pop me a 30, my young niggas working. My goonies be lurking. Fuck if they heard me, up for that working. Cup full of dirty.